AITAH for not standing up for my pregnant fiancé who ate my daughter's cupcake. You've been with your fiancé for 3 years, and you have a 10-year-old daughter from a previous marriage. Your daughter's mother passed away when she was only 2.5 years old, which must have been incredibly hard on her, and on you. Your fiancé is currently pregnant, and this adds a new dynamic to your family. Pregnancy cravings can be intense, but so can the emotional needs of your daughter, who is navigating life after the loss of her mother and adjusting to new family dynamics. It seems like the cupcake was more than just a treat. For your daughter, it was a symbol of something important, a surprise for her friend, and a little slice of joy in her otherwise complex world. She excitedly made it special, wrapping it up with a ribbon and placed it carefully in the fridge. Her excitement was palpable. She probably couldn't wait to see her friend's face when she presented it at school. So when she woke up this morning to find that the cupcake she'd carefully set aside was gone, it wasn't just about a sweet treat being eaten. It was about her expectations being dashed and her feeling that something special was taken from her. Your fiancé, on the other hand, had a craving. Pregnancy cravings are notoriously unpredictable, and when you're pregnant, the urge to satisfy a craving can feel overpowering. She couldn't sleep, and in a moment of weakness or indulgence, she ate the cupcake, despite knowing that it wasn't hers. When confronted about it, she defended herself by using the "I'm pregnant" excuse. While it's not unusual for pregnant women to act impulsively, the way she responded, yelling, blaming the situation on being pregnant and calling people jerks, didn't help the situation. Your daughter was crushed. She cried and screamed. It's possible that the cupcake represented something more to her than just food. She may have felt unheard or overlooked in the family dynamic, especially since her mother passed away so young. The emotional strain of adjusting to a new person, your fiancé, and now a new baby in the picture must weigh on her. The cupcake could have been a small, fragile thing she had control over, something that was hers to give away, and something that would make her feel good in an uncertain world. The way your daughter lashed out, screaming that she already hated your fiancé and the baby, was a reaction of hurt. Children, especially those who have experienced loss, often don't know how to express complex feelings. Her anger was directed at your fiancé, but it likely stemmed from a deeper place: confusion, jealousy, and maybe even fear of being replaced or forgotten. When you suggested buying another cupcake and delivering it to your daughter's school, you tried to resolve the issue, but this offer didn't seem to fix the deeper emotional issue. Your daughter's response, "Don't bother," shows that this wasn't about the cupcake anymore. It was about her feeling that her emotions were dismissed or invalidated in the moment. After everything calmed down a bit, your fiancé texted you to express her feelings. She was upset that you didn't defend her when your daughter was mean to her. This is a tough spot for you. On one hand, your fiancé is pregnant, and it's reasonable to expect some understanding of her cravings and emotions. But on the other hand, it's clear that your daughter was deeply hurt, and standing up for her when she's clearly upset and crying is important too. Her expectation that you apologize for your daughter's actions also complicates things. You might be wondering, how do I balance this? I don't want to choose between my fiancé and my daughter. The truth is, you're not in the wrong for wanting to support your daughter in this emotionally charged situation. Your fiancé might have expected you to take her side because of the pregnancy, but it's just as important for your daughter to feel supported and validated. Both perspectives are important, and neither should be dismissed. This situation is emblematic of the larger issue of blending families. Your fiancé is soon going to be a mother in a family that's already been through a lot. Your daughter might be struggling with her feelings about the upcoming changes, including a new sibling and the growing bond between you and your fiancé. It's hard enough for a child to share their parents' attention, but when there's loss involved, it can feel like a threat to their emotional security. The pregnancy brings a new set of dynamics into play. Your fiancé may feel like she's entitled to a certain level of consideration and understanding because she's carrying your child. However, this doesn't mean she should expect to be prioritized over your daughter, especially when your daughter is expressing emotional distress. Your fiancé might be feeling vulnerable and hormonal, which explains some of her defensive reactions. However, those emotions need to be channeled constructively. You're not an asshole for not standing up for your fiancé in the moment. You were trying to keep the peace and prioritize your daughter's feelings. But it's also clear that this situation requires more than just apologizing for the cupcake. It's about navigating complex emotions and building a stronger understanding between your fiancé and daughter. Here are a few suggestions for moving forward. Talk to your fiancé. Acknowledge that you understand her pregnancy cravings and that she's going through a lot emotionally. At the same time, let her know that you also need to support your daughter, who's feeling hurt and misunderstood. You could suggest finding a better way to navigate situations like this in the future, where both of them feel respected and heard. Have a conversation with your daughter. It's important to sit down with her and understand the deeper emotions at play. Why was she so upset over the cupcake? Does it have anything to do with the pregnancy or the changes in your family? Apologizing for your fiancé's actions and explaining that she didn't intend to hurt her might help clear the air. Help them bond. Try to create opportunities for your fiancé and daughter to bond, so that when the baby arrives, your daughter feels more secure in her place in the family. Sometimes, a simple gesture of kindness or spending one-on-one time together can break down walls. Be transparent about your feelings. Let both of them know how difficult it is to be stuck in the middle. Express your concerns and frustrations in a way that is empathetic to both sides. In the end, this situation isn't about a cupcake. It's about the emotional complexities of family life, especially in the face of new changes and challenges. You're doing the best you can to juggle everyone's needs and emotions. It's a process, and as long as you're open to communication, patience, and compromise, things can improve with time.